What's up, guys? It's your favorite country boy here, Champ 1085. You know what? I need to come up with a new opening. Maybe I'll just say "What's up, guys? I'm coming at you again with another gameplay." But either way, today I'm gonna be bringing you some Standoff Search and Destroy. And got a few things I need to talk about today, so this one's like a 14-minute, almost a 15-minute video, and I know it's kind of long, and most of the time I don't upload Search and Destroys because they, sometimes they are kind of long, but I just got a few topics to talk about today. First topic is the 21st being the Doomsday. Me personally, I don't believe it's going to happen, but I did download an app on my phone just so I could joke and carry on with people, and it was supposed to, according to this app, it was supposed to happen at I think 11 Eastern Standard Time. So that's I'm uploading this video right now at 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up because I heard a few different times. I got up because if the world is going to end, let's be honest, I want to see it. That's the only reason I got up, so I can be nosy. Other than my sleep pattern being messed up here lately. But either way, so that's my take on the world ending today. If you believed in it strongly, and the world doesn't end, I'm sorry that your beliefs were, ruined or whatever you want to call it or anything of that nature. But I will tell you this, regardless of whether the world ends today or not, I will be keeping my butt indoors. I just seen on Twitter not too long ago that 177 French people killed themselves, and I'm not sure if those people killed themselves because they were in a cult and, or whatever it was, because, I know how people are in cults, so sometimes they kill themselves and and it's whatever for their religion. I feel like there's going to be a lot of crazy people out there today. I feel like, there's going to be more people trying to commit murder or commit suicide or do whatever they want to do, and everything that's going to cause us to, that's going to be worse than if the world was going to end. I don't know. But either way, so that's kind of like I said, my intake on the world thing. I'd like to get down to the next topic. If you guys have any comments on the world ending or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I'll try to reply to them as many as I can. My next topic is the team issue I'm having. I'm a team of two. I'm trying people out. Hopefully here shortly I'll be able to tell you that I'm on a team of 4. But I've been trying people out and stuff of that nature, and I just haven't found anybody that I'd like to run with now. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a teammate one time. His name was JoJo. Everybody knew him. And then I had a teammate at one time, and his name was, at the time his name was Mercy War Junkie. His name now is Frustrations. I'm giving him a shout out because I know he's been watching a lot of my videos lately and he's been commenting on them, and I kind of lost him too, and I just haven't found those people that work well with me and my teammate Zach that those two did. And then I'm still having a whole problem with the cockiness issue, and I just don't understand why people got to be cocky. It's just beyond my belief that how cocky the AM community can be. But then you talk to some of the pros and stuff of that nature, and they're just some of the most down to earth people you can talk about. Some of them are, some of them, they got that cocky stature about them and stuff of that nature. But that's whatever. That's them. They deserve it. The AM community hasn't proven themselves to anybody or anything of that nature. They've never placed pro. They can't down each other. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. But either way, I'm just kind of zipping through these things now, these topics. I had about 3 topics I wanted to talk about. I'm going to have to slow down a little bit because the gameplay is a long gameplay, and I'm only 5 minutes into it and already through 2 topics. But, so, anyway, but Oh yeah, I forgot to give you guys a little breakdown on this video. I know you're gonna call me a hypocrite and everything else because I said I wasn't gonna do GBs on this game, and I ended up doing GBs with some of my buddies. And you know, I kind of like doing GBs for S&D practice because nobody like scrims S&D. They scrim hardpoint and CTF, which I'm fine with. But when you go to a tournament, you just don't have the you don't have the chemistry in the S&D. You don't know routes and stuff of that nature. So I was doing S&D GBs with these guys. Hopefully, you know, I can find my own team. We can start doing GB S&Ds and stuff of that nature. But reason why I won't team with these two guys is because they're from the EU. And so, you know, that's just kind of like gonna throw time all the way off and everything of that nature. Before you say, oh my God, he's one of those GB guys that get on there and do this and do that. They're not supposed to be playing. I can play in the EU roster as long as I don't host. So I'm just going to throw that out there for you right now. That's the way that it goes. So I do play on the EU roster sometimes, but I never host. I joke about hosting, but I can't even host on a US connection. So, this gameplay right here, I felt like it was a good gameplay. One, because it was long, and I got a few topics to talk about. Two, because we ended up going up like I mean, well, you see the score now. It's like 4-1, and then the guys brought it back, and then we ended up clutching it at the end. So, you know, so I felt like it was a good gameplay on both parts and stuff of that nature. But anyway, we're gonna get down to the business at hand. I want to talk about the community fussing about the rules. Just a little bit. Like, anybody watches my video, okay, if you're not EU, if you're an American or US or Canadian or playing on the North American rules and you're fussing about the rules, you need to stop. You know, EU people have a totally different set of rules than what we have and everything of that nature, and that's them, and that's fine. That's working for their community. But thing of it is, every time they have to start, like, they have to start balancing out a game. Modern Warfare 2, at the beginning of it, and I can only go back as far as Modern Warfare 2 because that's the only game I ever played competitively, but Modern Warfare 2, at the start of it, G18 Akimbos were allowed. And they were pretty much an automatic sniper rifle. I mean, anybody could run around with them and just shoot people across the map, and they were just like shooting a straight laser. It was almost like having two ACRs with you at all times. But they ended up taking them out. People fussed about it and everything else, and it ended up working itself out to where it was an actual good game. I apologize about that. I was dead there. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But so they ended up taking them out, and then they and then in the map types and stuff like that, they had to balance them out to where people were, you know, because pretty much competitive COD players, you throw them in a shoebox and they're happy. I mean, you know, we don't want these big maps. We don't want the maps like Derail or Turbine on this game, or, you know, big maps or stuff of that nature. But, you know, and in Black Ops, I didn't do a whole lot of competing in Black Ops, but it wasn't, I mean, you know, they took out guns and stuff of that nature. And then in Modern Warfare 3, at the beginning of Modern Warfare 3, for like the first month, there was domination in the map rotation. Everybody started fussing that that domination wasn't, you know, the best game type in the world because it's too one-sided on Modern Warfare 3. And even though, you know, I agree with them 100%, it was too one-sided, they take it out and then people start fussing and complaining about it. I don't mean, you know, you complain about everything and then they take it out to make you happy, and then you continue to complain about it. That's not helping the community at all. That is 100% just destroying the idea of having, you know, a community together that's, you know, ready to stand strong with any decision and everything. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, give them time to balance out the game. Don't just jump to conclusions that it's the worst thing ever. Yes, I know we all hate the fact that shotguns aren't banned and we play hijack hardpoint, and it is the, you have two people running around with a shotgun and on their team, and it's a hard thing to go against. But fact of the matter remains, I mean, you had the opportunity to set up a shotgun as well, so you have 5 classes. I mean, you can have a class set up as a shotgun class and just, flat out do the same thing that those guys do. I mean, give them time to balance out the game. Quit complaining. I mean, let the game play out. I mean, we have an entire year that we're going to be playing this game competitively. And it's so I mean it's things are going to change and everything of that nature. I mean, it's got to change. And it's going to balance itself out to where we all get to a medium happy, or a happy medium, and we're going to, continue to grind out this game. But complaining and downing David Vonderhaar and his Treyarch team and stuff of that nature, not going to help the community, not going to help the American side of the community. Like I said, this disregards most EU people because DeSoto kind of has their own rule set, and, some of the rules that they have and stuff like that I don't really like, but at the same time it works for them and it works for their community. So it's their community's happy. The American community really needs to, I mean, I understand what you're going to say here. You're going to say, well, if we're not a pro, we don't get a say in this community on the American side. And I understand that 100%. It is completely true. But you cannot doubt, what they're doing. I mean, just let them do what they're doing, and balance out the game and get the game to the point to where we're going to be happy in it. So that's kind of my rant on that. I guess I'll finish out this game because it has 2 more rounds to it because they do tie it up 5-5. I guess I'll finish out this game talking about, I was going to talk about something and I forgot what I was going to talk about now. Just give me a second and let me remember here. While I'm trying to remember, I'd like to certainly, thank you guys for the views here lately. I've been getting up there pretty good. I've been lacking some in some departments. I mean, but it's whatever. Like I said, I'm just trying to grow my YouTube channel, and you guys are helping it. So by all means, thank you so much for that. And then, this kill right here was crazy. I just put 2 bursts into that guy and he didn't even die. But either way, I think this round right here coming up is a pretty quick round. I think it's only like a minute. I think we just kind of blow through them here. But either way, so I just can, I kind of can finish it. I'm not even going to get into another topic and everything and then not have enough time to finish it. So I'll just kind of ramble for a few minutes. I hope you guys don't mind. And if you do mind, if you're still watching at this time and you do mind, then you can just end the video because I've already gotten my view from it. But either way, so I'll tell you this time, I like to give big shout outs to, my EU boys, Lockie, Kerp, or most people will know them as Floydo, Mark. Their 2 new teammates they picked up, G's and Zuri. Those are some good guys. You should follow them on Twitter. I'll, put them in the description, their Twitters and stuff. But either way, guys, that's been me.